Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Keddy the Kedman Blumenthal.
And I'm Jeff E. Reed.
And you're watching the Unity Gain Show with Jeff and Keddy.
All right, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Unity Gain, and this episode is about a song called Waterfall that we wrote, and it turned out really good.
It was a cool song. I'm really proud of it. We had another song that came together really fast, like we talked about in episode 1, and this one did the same thing. And we've got some footage for you to explain exactly what the song's about, and we're going to play that for you now. So as anybody that knows me knows, I love classic music. I love classic music from the 60s. The 60s music is just excellent. And I draw a lot of inspiration in the things that I write from music from the 60s. So oftentimes when I write music, those are the songs rolling around in my head. Those are the musical riffs. Those are the styles that I think about. So this song, Waterfall, is a very good example of that. The very first line in the song says, "I never take the time because you won't give me the watch you're wearing." That came from a song by The Association where they had a line that said, "I took off my watch, I found I had all the time in the world," which I think is such a cool play on words. So this song sparked from that song. So the lines in the pre-chorus say, "Are you out there in the desert where nothing seems to grow? A drought of indecision, looking for a waterfall." And I like what that represents. It represents the thirst, the wanting of something. And that's kind of what I started thinking about, is the truth of things. The last verse of the song is probably my favorite verse. And it says, "Little Red Riding Hood, she's not the kind of girl that you remember. Riding on the back of a black wolf, what is that face you're wearing?" So in that I'm thinking, again, what's true? What are people's intentions? Are they being true? Are they being true to themselves? Are they being true to others? Or is there a mirage that's lifted, a veil of secrecy, if you will, that keeps them isolated from the truth? What is the truth? And that's why I wrote the song, Waterfall.
All right, man, that was pretty cool.
That was an exciting song. The way that song came about was I had an idea, and so I took my voice recorder, memo recorder on my phone, and I just sang this run in it, and it was kind of cool, and I thought this could be something kind of neat. So I played it for Jeff. He came over and he goes, "Man, that's really neat. I like that." And he starts playing on his Fender jazz bass.
Brand new, too.
Brand new one. And he started playing dun 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 da 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 da. And we started doing this and that. What if we do this instead? It just turned into this really cool idea. And within probably 15 minutes, we kind of had a foundation of the song.
Pretty much the whole song, yeah.
And it just needed lyrics. So when Jeff left that night, I spent the next week writing lyrics. It turned into this really great reggae blues song. So anyway, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So we're going to break away to the studio now and do a segment called Why It's Cool. And we're going to show you why this song is cool.
That's good. So this is why it's so cool. So we're going to break the tracks down for you here and let you hear them, solo out a couple things. You can kind of hear what we did. And this is the song Waterfall. So the way this song starts is it starts off with a bass guitar, a dirty organ, like a rock organ, and a lead vocal.
I never take the time. They say
So tell us about that keyboard.
Okay, so what the organ is basically a Hammond B3 running through a Leslie speaker virtually. So all I did was I took a jazz organ and I turned on the percussion element to it, so it had the clunkiness of the notes, the the almost out of control mechanical sounds that you get,
nice.
And then the a little bit of vibrato on the trem on the organ, so it gives that really cool 60s style rock sound.
Nice.
So then we compiled it with the another jazz organ and another rock organ that have completely different sounds. A mellow one with a little bit of a cleaner but harsher one. And let's solo those, and you can hear what those sound like when they all come in. Plus a little bit of piano, but not a whole lot. So when the song comes in, this is what you get. That really cool polyrhythm in the organs, bouncing back and forth off of each other.
Kind of sounds like reggae.
A little bit of a reggae, it's kind of a blues reggae, isn't it? This
Yeah,
song's
yeah.
kind of turned into that. So that's what you get there, but we'll go back a little bit and let you hear how that ends and how the song comes in. There's a timbale in there, and here's what it sounds like.
Supposed to know. The sun is shining bright.
So you played that timbale on a real timbale, right?
Yeah, I tried the electronic timbales and they were horrible. And so I live in a duplex, as I've mentioned before, so I have to be careful because of my neighbors, and the timbales are so loud. So I took the timbales in my bathroom here, took the microphone in there, and I put the mic really close to them, and I closed all the doors in the house that would separate my side the best from the other side of the house, and played them, just cut them in just a little bit, punching those little sections in, so I wasn't playing a whole lot for a whole long time, and it worked great. Here, I'll let you hear it. It's just a cool with some reverb on it.
Great.
It's just a real timbale. So we get into your guitar part here, and it just sounds great.
The sun is shining
Oh, yeah.
bright. Or is it just the moon and all?
So your guitar, explain what you did. What's your guitar sound come from?
So I have a virtual guitar processor, and it's set on kind of a fuzz distortion and like a triple rectifier amplifier. And I played it on my Artcore semi-hollow body with it's got 2 double coil pickups,
Okay,
and basically it.
very cool. Let's see what it sounds like by itself. It's really warm and fuzzy.
That guitar is really good for that sound right there.
I love that. That is such a good sound. Here come the punches. Very, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. All right. So let's go back in and listen to some more here.
Are you out there in the desert
Oh yeah.
where nothing seems to want to
Tell us about
grow?
that organ right there.
I want to listen to the rest of it first. it's probably my favorite thing in the whole thing. This is that Rock B3 that I dirtied up, and just listen to how cool this thing sounds. It is spectacular.
Nice.
Can life get better than that? I submit that it cannot. All right. That is just spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff E. Reed on guitar. Great solo. Great. Okay, check out this section coming up. This section coming up is like a featured bass section. Listen to this. So listen to that piano. Listen. Just this random cool jazz chords supporting the rest of it. And of course, our solo. Very cool. Then we got this great drum section.
We got to solo that.
Yeah, we got to solo the drums. That's just way too cool. So this was the drum set as well as the congas, the shaker, and the timbales that we'd stuck in there. And it's just stinking cool. And we'll play it. We won't spend too much time on it. We'll just listen to it once and go on. So this is awesome, though. Yeah, and then it goes back in. So what you might not be able to hear on the recording here is that the drums shoot to the left while the congas come up, because the drums are stereo left and right. So I've got the right channel shooting to the left while the congas go up, and then they slowly come back in again and meet us back in the center of the stereo field. And it's just a really nice effect that kind of separates the congas so they can be heard a little bit more. And that just makes it sound all the better.
On the bass and we double up on the guitar.
Yes, let's listen to that. We'll go back and listen to a little bit more of that. This is the harmonies on the bass guitar. That just really thickened it up.
Oh man.
When you put that in conjunction with all the other frequencies, it just lifted it.
Sounds excellent.
That's really good. We go back into our punch figure. To quote Rick Beato, listen to this guitar. Okay, you have to explain what we did on the guitars here. We'll solo them so you can hear them, but you have to explain what we did with that supporting guitar.
Well, I had my the same guitar, Ibanez Art Core guitar, semi-hollow body. We had it right here in the studio, and I just kept cranking everything up because we were looking for a kind of an out of control tone, and so I just kept cranking up. I had the overdrive all the way cranked, and I turned on a phaser and cranked that up, and I think what we got sounds pretty good.
Sounds really cool. And what I like the best about it is the supporting solo guitar right here that we're going to hear first is not the main guitar solo guitar. It's gonna slightly not fade but ramp down in volume and support the lead guitar solo that comes in.
Yeah.
But the rhythm that you play now plays along with the bass guitar, and as the bass guitar changes the different chords, the rhythm guitar you're playing on that constant structure ends up polyrhythming these harmonies that are just really cool.
Yeah.
And it really brings a lot of flavor. Let's listen to it with the bass guitars too, so you guys can get an idea what we're talking about here. And so here's the beginning of that solo. That's nuts. Hear that bass?
Yeah, nice.
That guitar with the harmony. That's great. I don't want to rob Jeff of his solo glory here. So we'll play it through the rest of the song, and this is the outro here.
Is there a method to your madness? Still looking for a waterfall.
Timbale's in there with it.
Good.
Oh, those organs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And it just falls apart at the end with the shaker. Folks, that's why it's cool.
It's very cool.
Very cool. So back to Keddy and Jeff on the couch.
I love the way when I came to the studio after we had talked about the song and kind of went through the chord changes and stuff. I came back to the studio and you basically had most of the song already recorded.
That was kind of shocking to me because I was so excited about the song. Yeah, it blew me away that by the time you got here, within a week, and I had all keyboards. Did I have vocals done too?
Yeah, there was vocals on it, everything.
Yeah, it
Background vocals.
It happened really, really fast.
I think you redid them, some of them, but
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
But there was, you could hear the whole song,
Yeah.
exactly how it was going to go, and you had the idea for the little bass solo. Was all there.
Yeah.
All I had to do is basically mimic what you already had.
Yeah, it was the following week, I think, where we did that really cool guitar thing.
Yeah, and this song is also the first time we had to trade wave files back and forth from our studios.
You're right.
Running into the problem where we're using two different DAWs and.
Yeah, see, the thing is that I use a Mac system and I'm using Ableton Live in my studio. Jeff uses PC and he uses Sonar. Of course, they're not compatible. So we're discussing, how are we going to meld these things together? So we discovered how to do it, and I would record everything and I would have this stereo track breakdown, and I would send it to him in the cloud. He'd download it, insert it into his software, and he played his guitar parts over top of it. And then he sent just the guitar parts back to me, and I was able to line them up with what I had on my computer and insert them. And this is how we recorded some of the parts on this song. And it was the first time we transferred files through the cloud to make a song. Yeah, so I'm very, very happy with it.
Me too.
So if you're watching this video right now, that means the song is completely done. We have submitted it for publishing, and it is now available on all streaming media platforms to our knowledge. Main ones, of course, being YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon. So just go out and take a listen to it.
So the next song we're going to do is a song that the working title of it right now is Lost in California, but it might change. And it's really turning out good.
It's a cool song.
And we'll have that one up as soon as it's ready. So
that's going to be another good one.
Yeah.
This one didn't come together as fast as the other ones because we've been working on this one for a while. We got together and we kind of hammered it out as soon as you got back from your California trip.
Yeah.
And had some cool ideas.
The lyrics turned out fantastic.
The lyrics are great.
We don't want to talk too much about it.
No.
That's for next
Tease
time.
you a little bit. Tease you just a bit. So cool. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That one will be coming up for our next episode.
Yep. Hey, I just want to thank you all for watching the show, and I just want you to, if you like the show, go ahead and click that like button, ring that bell, and subscribe, and tell your friends about us, and leave us a comment if you have something to say, if you want to say that we're great, or if you want to say that we suck, whatever you want to say.
Please don't say we suck.
It's all right, we can take it.
Who wants to watch a couple guys in their 50s record YouTube videos? But we're having a lot of fun. The more we hear from you guys, it kind of helps us understand what content to lean towards, and we can do some of the things that hopefully you're interested in. So should I tell them about the swag?
Sure.
So leave us a comment, and we're gonna pick just somebody that we want to pick out of the list. You know, just no one specific, just randomly. And whoever we pick that leaves us some comments is going to get a little bit of swag. We won't tell you what it is, but we'll get your contact information and we'll send it out to you. And yeah, it'll be fun. It's good. It's good stuff. So
Thanks again for watching, and
don't forget to push record.
Still looking for a waterfall.
all right, man, that was pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I need more than that. I think Wyatt's cool is better.
Yeah. But I would have to say this before it.
That's fine.
So we're back. Wasn't that awesome?